Then you'll see that it is not the spoon that bends, it is only yourself.
What's going on? Welcome to Sunrise and Tarot. How are my peoples? Let's get going with the introduction. Now, the introduction, I never read all of the cards. I just try to see the theme or where I'm going with this reading. And with you guys, I never know. I can never call it. I can never plan it. There's always something happening. But it's not a bad thing, you know. It's usually a lot of people in your energy for the most part. You know. But you're moving to much calmer scenarios. There's somebody in your energy that you're not talking to anymore who is all in their head. I'm hearing twin flame, soulmate. They're in their head today. I don't know if that was going on last week or whatever, but it's going on this week. And they're in your head because you walked away from them. They're in this energy. I think they're thinking about communicating with you, or I think they're wanting you to reach out to them. This is not your energy. This is not you right now. This is not you. I can guarantee you this is not you. Cause you know what I'm saying? That's you. And you had to get this way from walking away from a lot of situations. Judgment. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the emperor. You had to make a lot of decisions. And this person is going through it. Yeah, it was some type of divine union. So let's get started because I'm hearing twin flame, soulmate. Somebody. Someone. Okay, so the theme of this read is for the lovers in you. All right, let's get started. All right, Kansas Sunrise and Tarot. Okay, so this person who's in your energy straight off the bat, they could be thinking about you. That's probably why. And I mentioned before, when you guys have people in your energy, you feel it because you read waves and frequency quite well, I must say. You know what I'm saying? Which is a gift. A gift or a talent. Both. A gift and a talent. But you're very gifted in a lot of ways. I feel like you're very talented. You're multi-talented. You can do a lot of things. And this person knows that. And they want to come towards you so you can use your talent to help them financially, because they know that they are feeling that you have gotten a raise in money, or you did some type of thing where you've gotten more money, and they want you to contact them. They feel as if you went to go somewhere, you went traveling on a rocket ship through the sky, little Einsteins. They feel like you went traveling somewhere, and by traveling, you got some money, and you may be holding your pinnacles. You may not be saying anything about it, or you may not say anything about it. And the thing is, like, that could be true. Or it could not be. I mean, I think this person is just in their head about it. Because, you know, it's a new year, new vibes. People are feeling whatever they're feeling. You know what I'm saying? People are probably reflecting back on their lives. You know, you usually do that towards the end of the year anyway. You usually, like, reflect and see the things you did. The things you should have did. Things you could have, would have, should have. You know what I mean? That's what they're going through at this present moment, this current time. They feel like a business venture you guys were going to do is not going to happen anymore. Um, they feel like you've been traveling, or you're about to travel or something. They just see you as a person who is moving and shaking, going and going, and as you're traveling and maybe vacationing, I'm sensing like they think that you're on vacation, or you have been on vacation, or you're about to go on vacation, or you're vacationing now with Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? They probably feel like you moved, that you're like, I feel like you are a person who's very mysterious. And even if all those things are happening, nobody would know anyway. You know what I'm saying? If that was happening in your life, nobody would know. Not even them, and they know that. They know. I feel like at one point you was always associating with this person. You would talk to them day and night. You will be the one that will reach out. You will be the one who's like, hey, how's it going? This is going on. This is going on. What's going on in your life? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you don't do that at all. You don't reach out. You don't talk to them. You don't see what's going on. You don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say you don't care, but that's the energy I'm getting. Like, you're not worried about what they're doing anymore. I feel like at one point you was. The King of Wands energy, you just stand up for what you believe in. You are a person who's straightforward. You know, you don't have time for games. You're in this energy that's definitely in the right direction. To step in the right direction, you understand that. You feel that. But they feel like, a project or something you guys were going to build, it's not going to happen anymore. You guys are not going to build that project. And they're trying to overcome a situation they're in. And they feel like, you was going to help them, but you're not doing it anymore. And, they're just dealing with a lot fluctuations with money and cash fluctuations. And I feel like, you may be dealing with something similar, but you don't let it, like you're not, if you are dealing with that, you're not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you're a person who, your present moment is just your present moment, and you see the gold. And you're working towards the gold, and you're working towards moving yourself out of a situation where you feel like you are lack. You don't want to be in that lack energy or lack mentality, and you are not in it. You moved yourself from that, and you're just in the state of gratitude, consistent gratitude, which is leading you to being this person, the king and queen of wands. You know what I'm saying? This is what you are. This is what you represent. You're balancing your energy. You balanced your energy, like I said. So that's what that is. But this person feels trapped. Whatever they're doing, they're feeling trapped. They could be traveling. I feel like the travel, they may be feeling like you're traveling, but I feel like they traveled too. Maybe they traveled to see their families recently. And they're feeling bound or gagged because, by traveling, they're having money issues by traveling. Whatever they did to travel, it hurt their pockets, and it's going to continue to hurt their pockets until they find another way to make money or something. That's how they feel. Yeah, they feel like justice has not been served on their behalf. You know what I mean? They feel like they've been being treated unfairly. When you go through a lot and you feel like, something is not right, and like, I am just going through all these things for no reason, you know what I mean? And I'm just being treated like this and that, treated like this, and you know what I'm saying? They are in that energy, and there's nothing you can do about that, because you know what I mean? How a person feels is how a person feels. And I feel like at one point you cared. Like, I keep hearing that at one point you cared, you really did, but they are looking for happiness, and they're not finding their happiness. They're not finding their happiness. They're not finding their place of happiness right now. Doesn't mean they're not going to in the future. It's just like the present moment is not too happy. But they're trying their best. They're trying their best to come out of it. I don't see like they're just sitting around at this point, but because I feel like they can't. If they were, they can't. They just want to get to where you are. They want to be in a peaceful mindset. They feel like you are very peaceful. You are just this person, very content and happy with where you at. And that is true. You know what I mean? And you're a person who's very private. Even if, you are in Pentacles or you have a lot of things going for you, you're still not going to let anyone know about it. But they're able to break out of this, whatever they're feeling, they're able to break out of it. You know what I'm saying? They're in this consistent energy because they're always juggling situations and money. They are very indecisive. They don't have an easy time making choices and decisions. You know what I mean? They want a new beginning and they want security. And they feel like, you're going to help them get that, or you was. I keep hearing was, were about to, supposed to. Like you've helped them already. You helped them as much as you can, as you could. Yeah, they're consistently having tower moments. Because they're in their head. They're in their head and they're making decisions that are probably not benefiting them right now. And they feel trapped because the more they travel, the less money they have. And I'm not sure why they're traveling. They're traveling to see family. Maybe because, it's the holidays. Or was the holidays, New Year's Eve, whatever. I feel like they're traveling for the holidays or they had to go see their family. And by doing that, they're just not having as much funds. And they are manifesting for you to reach out to them. They're manifesting. They're doing spell work. They're manifesting for you to reach out and talk to them. Because I feel like yeah, they're manifesting you. It's crazy. They're they're manifesting you to reach out to them because they know you hold a lot of information. Ooh. They know you're in this energy. They, the Chariot, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're in this energy. You know what I'm saying? Six of Wands. They feel like you are a person that can bring them great news, wealth, abundance, happiness, balance, joy. They feel that about you. You know what I'm saying? But they're just in a place where, they're not in a happy place. They're not happy. They're not where they feel like they should have been, could have been, would have been. I feel like they're looking at their past and looking at past experiences and actions and seeing what have they done to put a stop to your connection. But I feel like they're not like worried about it. They're not like, how somebody is dreading old scenarios and stuff like that and they're consistently in it. I feel like they're not always in it, but it's like sometimes they're in it, and when they're in it, you know it because this is somebody you're attached to, somebody you had a past life with, somebody you shared centuries, lifetimes with. I guess I see you next lifetime. I guess they're playing that song. What am I supposed to do when I want you in my world? Maybe you're playing that song. I don't know. But they want you for themselves, but they're not going to they're not going to say it. They're not going to say it. They are not going to say it. If you're dealing with a twin flame or somebody, or you were, and you're not giving them the time of day, which you shouldn't, I guess, at this point, especially if they went through all that shit, it took you through all that shit. My last, I've done a lot of videos about this person, so they took you through all of that. You're rightfully so not trying to talk to them. I understand. Like, why would you? But they're just in this place where they feel like you should. They don't understand why you guys are not talking. It doesn't make sense to them. It's not registering. It's not. They see you as somebody who is happy, who has a happy ending, who, is in this place. They feel like, you are with somebody, you could be with somebody, or about to be with somebody, or you found a new soulmate. They thinking that you found somebody new. They are feeling like you found somebody new. and that you're just not, you're fine. They feel like you're very private, where, you know what I'm saying? You're very private. You found somebody new and you're sitting in your Emperor energy and Pentacles. They are convinced that you have money. They're convinced that you're financially stable. They're convinced that you don't worry about too much. They're convinced that, you know, your bills are paid. You know, they're convinced that, you know, you don't have any. They're just convinced that, you know, you don't have any troubles whatsoever. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but that's what it is. That's what I'm sensing. That's what I'm hearing. They're just convinced that you don't have any type of anything going on with you. That is just them. That they're the only ones going through stuff. That they're the only ones, you know, needing help. They're the only ones who need to, like, you know, find a proper vibration. They're the only ones dealing with all what they're dealing with. It's just them. Which I don't think is accurate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we all go through things. We all go through certain levels of what we say suffering to get to our honeypot or get to the what we need to get to. But they're feeling like you're no longer suffering. And they want to be included too, so you can help them that suffer too. And they feel some type of way because you're not helping them and they feel like they've helped you. But the thing about that is, it's a lot of people in your energy that feel like you owe them something. And I'm tired of it. I know you're tired of it. Because, like, honestly, if you help somebody from your heart, you don't owe nobody nothing. I mean, if you help somebody, you shouldn't expect them to give you anything back. Because you got to be a cheerful giver. If you're not a cheerful giver, then you're not going to receive anything back. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you give, you have to be in the place of giving. Like, you know, you have to be like, okay, whatever I give will come back to me multiplied. Thank you, universe, whatever. You have to be in that energy. They have desire and joy, and they feel like you are fulfillment to them. They feel like you're fulfillment, and you will support their spirituality. They feel like you perform miracles. That you have so much faith that you are able to perform miracles. You can get what you want, whatever you want, whenever you want to. But they're not talking. You're not talking to them. There's no communication here. None. I feel like it hasn't been communication for a while. It's no talking. It's no talking. They feel some type of way because they've accepted what the situation is. You know, if you're dealing with a twin flame, they accepted what the connection is or was, and I feel like they feel like that you didn't, because you was just so held up on a relationship. You just didn't understand how they felt or what they was trying to do. They just wanted to just be in your life, and they felt like that was enough, and you didn't feel like that was enough, so you tarnished something that could have been beautiful, something that you guys could have helped each other and traveled and did like whatever, and because you was just thinking about yourself being selfish, you ruined that. You ruined it, and now, you know, a part of their abundance is not going to happen because you are just you're not being compassionate to their situation. You wanted a relationship so badly, you ruined the connection. That's what they feel. They feel like you ruined it, that you did it. Whatever happened, it was you. It was nothing to do with them. They came through. They was honest. They was not hiding anything, not doing anything. But, you know, their chakras are all off balance, all over the place, though. But, you know what I'm saying? That you have money. That you have money. That you have abundance, and you're not sharing. And they feel some type of way because they feel like they love you. You know what I'm saying? They really love you, and they open their heart to you and stuff like that. And it just didn't work out. And they feel like it's you. It felt like it's you. You know, you're not being generous with your finances, but they was generous with theirs. But the thing about that is, I feel like they really wasn't. I feel like it was a thing where they received a lot of money, but they wasn't generous with it. And what they did with their money, they weren't being honest about the money that they received from an investment that you helped them do. I feel like you helped them do something and wasn't honest about the investment they got back from you helping them. And now they're in a place where they need your help, and you're doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They need to work on their self-esteem and emotional balance. That's all I know. And they are desiring you as always, which is very just, ugh. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sick of that. Because they do all of this stuff, and they're desiring you to be around you, but they're slow movement. They're slow moving, but you know, it's okay to be slow moving in certain things, but the way they're being slow moving is not, they're not being assertive in what they want. They're not being assertive in their goals. And I feel like you went through a place where you went through a place where you had to inspire yourself. You have to build yourself up. And the people who are in your life is the people who helped you consistently build yourself up. You know what I mean? I feel like, whatever it was, you helped them do something. You helped them get out of a rough situation they were in. And once they got out of that rough situation, it was like, all right, thank you. Please come again. And you are doing the same thing now. And they're not meditating. They're not meditating as much as they should or need to get themselves out of this situation they're in. They're not meditating. And you know what I'm saying? You have enough going on where, you need to meditate yourself because you got stuff going on too. So it's like, you can't be around babying nobody, making people feel secure in their own fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? If they fucked up, that's what it is. And they have to get through it. I feel like you have to get through your own shit too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you have a crew or a posse. I got hoes. No, I'm playing. You have a posse of people who are helping you, and those posses are there as a divine gift to you. I feel like you're divinely guided to people who can help you financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. You have it all. You have help. You have divine help from all these people. You have a presence within you, awareness, the connection with God, connection with your creator, your angels, where they're always with you and they're helping you. And this person has angels too, helping them. And I don't know if they let them help them, if they're not being honest about something. They need honesty. They're not being transparent. They're not being honest in the relationship that they're in or in their relationships. It could be with family, friends, children, brothers, sisters, cousins, boo things, fiancés, whatever. They're not being honest and transparent with them. And you know what I'm saying? And they're all in their head because they're not doing what they need to do with them. Could be having physical health problems. Could not be feeling that well. They need to have more assertiveness, like I said before, and authenticity and personal boundaries with the people that they're in relationships with or the relationships they're around. It could be with an ex or somebody. They need more boundaries. They need to be honest and transparent and have personal boundaries established and to take care of themselves. Like, they need to take care of themselves and stop blaming you. Stop blaming Jose, Bobby, Sierra, whoever. Stop blaming everybody for their own fuck ups and blame themselves and get out of their shit themselves. You know what I'm saying? And don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, because I feel like you help them equally. You help them a lot, and I don't think they see it. I feel like you use the text call all the time to give them your ancient knowledge, which is not free. Your intuition and the knowledge that you are bestowed, that the angels have given you, is not free. Yeah, it's not free. It's very powerful. Your connection that you have with your divine sources, you are like the head chief in charge. You get a lot of information that you was consistently downloading into this person's aura. Consistently for years. I feel like you was consistently downloading what you was getting to them. which is not free. Now I feel like you charge people for that. And they was getting it for free. And they didn't even see. And that they feel like it's you doing something. And because you was giving them all this knowledge, they weren't able to receive it because they was looking at your age. Age ain't nothing but a number. They was looking at your age, and they feel like, okay, you don't really know as much as I know, but you did. And now you're in pinnacles because you knew everything. They're holding on to a lot of stuff. They're holding on to assets, belongings, persons, places, things that are not serving them, and they're mad. They're mad that they're having a hard time letting go. But that's not your fault. That they're not having, that they're not able to let go of their possessions. They're holding on to things like this, and they're not letting the angels and universe intervene and help them. If they need to just, they're having a hard time in their indulgence and their pleasures and their money, and they're not and forgiving people, and they're having family issues as well. So it's a lot going on with this person. I would tell you not to worry about it, because if you did, they're not following their gut instincts. They're not bringing the lion out of them. They're not doing a lot, and they're focusing on what you didn't do, what this person didn't do, what this person's doing to them, what this person, why, what, when, how, when, who. You know what I'm saying? That is just ridiculous. And it's just irritating, because it's like, get out of my energy, get out of my space, get out of my life. That's how you feel right now, because you over it, because you know what you did. Their throat chakra, they ain't talking. They ain't saying nothing. They ain't doing nothing. And they feel like they don't need to talk. They don't need to say anything. They don't need to do anything. Okay, fine. That's really how they feel. So if they're going to feel like that, then so be it. You are doing the best you can. Yo, don't forget about this person. I don't think I even need to tell you that. I really feel like I don't need to tell you that, because it's already forgotten in your book, which is great. Good for you. That's what's going on in your energy. Cool. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you guys. I love you. And down below in the description is my website. Please click on there and see what's going on there, because you can definitely get good treasures and treats from me. I like to write, so a lot of my poetry and my writings is on my website. And also you can book a personal reading with me on my website. After you book it, I will send you a confirmation email within an hour or two to let you know the next steps. All right. So that being said, this is Sunrise and Tarot, Candace, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Much love.